Luther Vandross was known as the Velvet Voice. Vandross has been recognized as one of the 200 greatest singers of all time by Rolling Stone in 2023, as well as one of the greatest R&B artists by Billboard. In addition, NPR named him one of the 50 great voices. In this video we are going to focus on celebrating the legacy of Luther Vandross. On our channel we feature such videos. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for such. Throughout his career, he achieved 11 consecutive RIAA certified platinum albums and sold over 40 million records worldwide. He was the recipient of 8 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year in 2004 for a track recorded not long before his death, Dance with My Father. In 2021, he was posthumously inducted into the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. His hit songs include Never Too Much, Here and Now, Any Love, Power of Love/Love Power, I Can Make It Better, and For You to Love. Luther Ronzoni Vandross, Jr. was born on April 20, 1951, at Bellevue Hospital, in the Kips Bay neighborhood of Manhattan, New York City. He was the fourth child and second son of Mary Ida Vandross and Luther Vandross, Sr. His mother was a nurse and his father was an upholsterer and singer. Having his own phonograph, at the age of 3, Vandross taught himself to play the piano by ear. His father died of diabetes when Luther was 8 years old. In 2003, Vandross wrote the song, Dance with My Father, and dedicated it to him. Before his solo breakthrough, Vandross was part of a singing quintet named Luther in the late 1970s. Vandross made his career breakthrough as a featured singer with the vaunted pop dance act Change. Vandross released a series of successful R&B albums during the 1980s and continued his session work with guest vocals on groups like Charm in 1982. In 1983, the opportunity to work with his main musical influence, Dionne Warwick, came about with Vandross writing songs, producing, and singing on How Many Times Can We Say Goodbye, her fourth album. Vandross wrote and produced It's Hard for Me to Say for Diana Ross from her Red Hot Rhythm and Blues album. In 1990, Vandross wrote, sang background and produced for Whitney Houston in a song titled, Who Do You Love? More albums followed in the 1990s, beginning with 1991's Power of Love, which spawned 2 top 10 pop hits. Vandross hit the top 10 again in 1994, teaming with Mariah Carey on a cover version of Lionel Richie and Diana Ross's duet Endless Love. In the spring of 2003, Vandross's last collaboration was Doc Powell's song, What's Going On, a cover of Marvin Gaye's seminal 1971 original. In 2003, Vandross released the album Dance with My Father. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 album chart and sold 442,000 copies in the first week. The album was his only career number 1 on the Billboard album chart. The song also won Vandross his 4th and final award in the Best Male R&B Vocal Performance category. Posthumous releases J Records released a song in 2006, Shine, an upbeat R&B track that samples Chic's disco song, My Forbidden Lover. On October 16, 2007, Epic Records/J Records/Legacy Recordings released a 4-disc boxed set titled Love, Luther. In October 2015, Sony Music released a reconfigured edition of its The Essential Luther Vandross compilation containing 3 unreleased songs. Vandross had diabetes and hypertension. On April 16, 2003, he had a severe stroke at his home in New York City and was in a coma for nearly 2 months. The stroke affected his ability to sing, speak and caused him to require a wheelchair. He later regained the ability to walk. His last public appearance was on May 6, 2004, on The Oprah Winfrey Show. Vandross died on July 1, 2005, at the JFK Medical Center in Edison, New Jersey, at the age of 54 due to a heart attack. Vandross was never married and had no children. His mother outlived all of her 4 children, and his 3 older siblings all predeceased him due to diabetes and asthma. In 2006, Bruce Vilanch, a friend and colleague of Vandross, told Out magazine, he said to me, "No one knows I'm in the life." He had very few sexual contacts. According to Vilanch, Vandross experienced his longest romantic relationship with a man while living in Los Angeles during the late 1980s and early 1990s. In December 2017, 12 years after his death, Vandross' friend Patti LaBelle confirmed that he was gay. LaBelle in addition stated, Vandross was well aware that officially coming out as gay while he was actively making music would have been detrimental to the trajectory of his career, given the majority of his target audience were women seeking some mode of emotional engagement from his words. LaBelle shared that Vandross had a lot of lady fans, and he just didn't want to upset the world. In December 1985, Vandross filed a libel suit against a British magazine after it attributed his 85-pound weight loss to AIDS. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. See you on the next video.